Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading from February the 15th to, well, didn't even have to show that much, 15th to the 29th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder that these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. If this is the first time at my readings, how I do my readings is we'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. We'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. So, your Angel Oracle this week is honesty and communication. Your message. You will be given an opportunity to speak your truth. You have reached a point of your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel like you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share the feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support of the light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position or find it difficult communicating what's in your heart, call on the angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you are. Extend a message. If you feel like a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. You're being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to home in and honor what you want for yourself in your life. Take time to reflect on what's important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phase of your journey. It may be that you are fighting against the flow or not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit, but angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. Alright. Just give me a minute to pull some of these cards here, Leo, and we'll see what we have. For our Leos, please. Alright. Let me just feel this energy that is around you now, and we'll get into your reading. For Leos, please. It's interesting because the image that I was seeing like right away, Leo was this kind of almost like a person, and it's like they're kind of getting rosy or they're kind of blushing here, but what I got was kind of sweetness. It's like this feeling of again, like this sweetness. It's like of maybe a vulnerable, kind of more emotional. I was getting like heart-centered, open kind of energy here. I also see energy of just kind of, I see kind of walls falling down yeah, it's almost just like, I don't know, you're sweetening up a little bit here, or it feels like you're kind of being less hardened, or there's less like blocks that you're putting up in these 2 weeks. And I don't know if this reading is because, I mean, this comes just right after Valentine's Day here as well. And maybe these kind of conversations of honesty and communications are happening within your relationship. Honestly, when I got that card, I was kind of like, oh, maybe we're going to have some hard talks here, but I think it's more kind of talks with yourself, because I see a lot of kind of sweet energy and a lot of things that maybe you're kind of cleaning up here in a way. We have the Knight of Wands energy, which is fire sign energy. I associate this card a lot with Leo, but it could be any fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person's really passionate, and it's the good passion. It's kind of like that's what I was talking about with this kind of sweetness involved with this passion. It is fiery, yes. It is exciting here. So I don't know if there's kind of a reuniting of a passion between two people. I have the Lovers card coming out here as well, which is a divine partnership. Again, it could be, it feels like it's going to be like your romantic relationship. That there's going to be this kind of connection or the spark again maybe for you. This could also just be someone else that you kind of see divinely guided, but again, it is the Lovers, and I also have the Two of Cups here, so I definitely see that this is kind of a romantic thing. we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which means whatever conflict we were maybe having with this person is going to lighten up a little here. Again, I don't know if it's like Valentine's Day, which you're like just feeling the love or feeling the passion again, or maybe you're doing something, maybe you're going on like a well-needed date night, or you're just reconnecting in some kind of way. But it's almost like this this honesty and communication opens that up a little bit here. It kind of, like I was feeling in your reading, Leo, it kind of brings down the wall a bit and shows a little bit of your sweetness, or shows a little bit of your vulnerability. I don't know why I've been getting this kind of maybe hard edge that you've maybe been feeling lately. It's just this energy of kind of breaking down that wall, or opening yourself up, at least energetically, to something a little bit more loving, a little bit more sweet here. If you are single, I definitely see that there's maybe a new person coming in for you here in relationship wise. Again, we have the Lovers upright, we have the Two of Cups upright here as well. Maybe this person is Earth sign, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles coming up. But the Queen of Pentacles for me is all about foundations, structure, stability. For some people, this could be in money or in finances here as well. Maybe there's doesn't even relate to a romantic partner for you, but this is someone that you're going to be like a business partner with, someone that you just really kind of connect to, or someone who is really kind of stable in that, and you're kind of connecting with them in some kind of way, and they really like your passion, or they really like your drive here. I get this Emperor energy with this, which is Aries energy, but it's kind of like this need for control. It's this need to kind of have the reins. It's this need to, be at the driver's seat here. But I feel like with this Hermit card here, when you're always in control, it can get a little bit lonely, or we isolate ourselves here, right? Because we think, it's like not using the collective. It's not like using everyone else around us, because we're like, I can only do this for myself. I'm the one that likes to be in control, because when I'm not in control of the situation, that's where feelings come in, and that's where vulnerability comes in, and that's kind of scary for me. So it feels like I kind of rather be at the driver's seat in this. And this is what I feel like we might be working on with the Strength card, because we do have this Leo energy coming out here, which is you, Leo, the Strength card here. So if that is something, if you are feeling like sometimes because of your controlling nature, you can feel a bit isolated from people, or feel like people kind of get intimidated by either your energy or your power here. I mean, the Emperor is also this like CEO energy, right? So I feel like some kind of this energy where you feel like isolated because of who you are, or kind of what you bring to the table, or your strength here. Again, I feel like that is going to be loosening up here a little bit. I feel like you're becoming more connected with other people. That heart chakra is opening up, is this energy that I am getting from this as well. And I think you're going to see in the next little period that your relationships are really going to start to thrive, or the right people are going to kind of come forward for you. Again, if you're already in a relationship, it feels like this energy, Leo, of strengthening bonds and strengthening relationships here. It's funny because I don't have any water cards yet, but I just kind of, it keeps returning to this energy of this kind of being open to that, to kind of releasing a little bit of control here, and being kind of, more in touch with your emotions. And I feel like this is kind of this honesty and communication that's coming in here for you. Don't have to be kind of this like hard egg all the time, is this energy that I'm feeling from it. I see I'm getting emotional. This energy is emotional. Sorry, Lee, I'm just kind of feeling this because I got a lot of emotion that came up here. Oh, but yeah, it's this energy of like feeling like it's like almost giving yourself a break. You're like, I don't have to be so hard all the time, or I don't have to be so, in control of everything here. That it's just this kind of realization again. Like I was saying before, it's just kind of like this holding on to the reins so hard here that you're kind of like removing yourself because you're becoming so hardened in a way, from other people or from experiences here. But again, I feel you opening up. I feel you becoming more vulnerable. I feel you being like, okay, it's okay to kind of feel. So it's okay to kind of let things in a little bit here as well. We have the Chariot card in reverse, which is this energy of feeling stuck or feel like we're not moving forward in something here with speed. It feels like we can't. It feels like we're kind of, again, not moving forward. It just feels like maybe you're feeling like things are really redundant right now. Maybe you feel like it's like the cycle of life, like things keep happening the same way for me here. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is holding on to something too tightly. And I don't know if this is maybe some of your failures before, or this is maybe holding on to the idea that you are stuck, or idea that you're something's not working here. And that's why it's feeling like with this honesty and communication are coming in here as well, because we do have the Page of Swords coming in right after, which is someone coming to talk. And this card kind of came out sideways. And this card coming out sideways is this kind of in between of wanting to talk to someone or wanting to have a conversation, but then also just kind of sitting back and not having it. And so I feel like, again, it's in this kind of in between or this limbo spot where you are feeling stuck because you're kind of holding on to maybe some of these old ideas, or maybe you're holding on to some energy of the past here, some energy where you did have to be hardened. Maybe this was like past events or things like that. Here, Leo, maybe this was old relationships. But I'm feeling such an energy because with this Empress card, it's such a divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, Leo. It's just more about this kind of this like abundance, this sweetness that's coming in this. And this kind of sweetness is keep coming up in this reading for you here. It's like, you know, opening ourselves up, being more vulnerable here, releasing a little bit of control that's maybe been keeping us safe. Here a little bit, been keeping us maybe away from people, but I think you are kind of looking for more genuine kind of connection now, and connecting or fixing things here. Maybe your pride got in the way before here, Leo, as well, but now you're just like, okay, I'm ready to kind of come forward with a little bit more of this sweet energy. It's this energy that I just keep feeling and kind of keep going back to. The Empress here is that divine feminine. She's abundant, you know, she's fertile. She's just what I think of as just that kind of divine feminine, that care, that kind of love, which also still being a boss in their own energy, right? And you have the Emperor and you have the Empress here as well, which is this kind of divine duo, who people are really kind of strong in this energy, and these two are kind of unstoppable in a way. And I think maybe that's what you're kind of finding about yourself. You're kind of finding this balance between the masculine and feminine. Again, it doesn't matter what gender you are, but it's just finding that balance. It's like, okay, this part of me can be, you know, it can be a little bit softer here, or I need to kind of rein it in a little bit, and I need to be more in control in this situation. And it's almost just like finding the balance between the two, because I feel like maybe you've been in one energy more than the other, and I feel like you're starting to explore that kind of other side about yourself. I think you're going to be able to do that in these kind of 2 weeks. Definitely moving on to these kind of like, it's just such like this energy here for you. We have the King of Wands upright, which is again this fire sign energy, which is your energy here. The King of Wands is the master of their own passion, is the master of their own creativity, is the master of who they are and what they kind of bring to the table here. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is energy of not really appreciating maybe what we've learned, where we came from, or the work that we've already done here. And it's interesting because we have the Six of Swords, which is you're moving away from that. You're moving away from maybe this energy of not being proud of how far you come, or that the work that you have done here. This is kind of more reading into kind of career. Maybe some of you are going to move on to something else. It feels like as well, because I'm getting it's that the work that you're done, and you're kind of being like, no, I'm being more proud of myself here. You know, I'm standing more in my energy and who I am, because we have this Nine of Pentacles here as well, which is basically my self-worth card, my self-value card, and my self-love card. So I feel like you are kind of moving in that direction more. I feel like you are opening up more to that kind of side of yourself here. Feels like this big kind of transition in you, and you're like it's almost like this kind of arc of who you are. I don't know if there was some kind of maybe conversation or something that initiated all of this. But it feels like you're trying to, like, again, this energy of kind of up your game, but you're kind of doing it in a spiritual aspect. It's not about, like, you know, it's not about, like, more money or, like, you know, getting more customers or biggest business deal. You're trying to up your spiritual game, it feels like here. Up your energy. And kind of release the rest, which is nice to see. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's a new exciting thing for you here. It's a new beginning. I think it may be in career as well. Some of you might be getting new jobs. Again, maybe new relationships. I see whatever is coming in next, or the next couple of months, is going to be pretty pleasant for you, or you're going to be feeling more like on top of your game here. Yeah, there's just something new. And again, it doesn't even have to be just like something physical, like a new job or something. It could just be like a new you, a new excitement, a new passion in your life. Here, because we do have the Five of Cups in the reverse as well, you're starting to appreciate life a bit more. When I get this card, it's kind of all about gratitude, I see, with the Five of Cups, because upright with the Five of Cups, right, it's like the person's watching the cups that fall in, but they don't see that there's two cups still standing behind you. And when it's in reverse, you see those two cups, you honor those two cups, and you appreciate those two cups. So I don't know if you're bringing more appreciation into your life here, if you're becoming, you know, more appreciative of these new experiences or something that might be on the way here. Valuing that, appreciating how far you come, you know, who you are, what you've kind of learned, and how you are growing. I don't know if this, again, this sense of self is coming back into play in this reading for you, Leo, where it's just like rediscovering yourself or rediscovering passion. I feel like this passion is in relationships. I feel like this passion is in your work here as well. It's kind of like hitting all the categories, and that's why it's kind of feeling like almost like a new you in a sense. It's interesting because I have, and we'll move on to Oracle after this, but we have two cards coming out sideways. When they come out sideways for me, as you know, they can go either way. We have the Seven of Cups here, which is like, Seven of Cups is confusion, you know, there's a lot of options here. I don't know what to do. When it's in the reverse, it's like we know clearly what it is we have to do. When it comes out sideways as well, I feel like there's a choice. We also have Happy Family card coming out sideways here too. And again, it can be mean, you know, everything's good and happy with the family, things are not happy with the family. So there might have been some time where you're feeling like really confused. You don't know what the next thing to do here or what the next step is. Maybe this has to be in a situation that involves your family. Again, maybe it's, I don't know, whatever to you. Maybe it's like, you know, rekindling your relationship here. Maybe it's, you know, rekindling with your family or your kids. Maybe it's deciding to move. Whatever it is for you here that's associated with your family that we're kind of confused or being not knowing what to do. I feel like there's a choice here for you in all of it, and I feel like the choice is a little bit about this kind of control of being okay with being like, I don't know what the right answer is right now, but we'll try something, we'll kind of figure it out, and I'm open to kind of new solutions here, because I feel like this kind of controlling energy that I'm feeling, or this holding on, is what's kind of keeping us stuck. And I feel like when you're like, it's okay that I'm a little bit confused, or I don't know what the right answer is right away, because that's being honest, right? That's being vulnerable in this situation. So again, I wouldn't stress too much about it. You're like, I'm still grateful. I have all this stuff in my family. I'm still grateful for this relationship. I'm still grateful for that. And I'm confused. I'm not sure. And being okay with that, being okay with that energy for a little bit. Because it feels like a solution will come to you here. It's just like, I don't know, whatever the situation is trying to kind of open yourself up a bit more. Just pulling some oracle cards here, so I'm not going to take those because that was too many that popped out. There we go. Thank you. I'm still feeling so emotional right now. I don't know. I like it just feels yeah, it just feels really emotional. I don't know if you're working through some stuff right now, because I'm just feeling that. I'm feeling it really hard. Like, all this is good, but yeah, it just feels, I don't know. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It's just there. It's like almost like this. Those are these walls falling down. That this emotion is kind of break out, because I just feel it. I just feel it like accumulated right here. Okay, so this is the energy oracle, which is we got first chakra, Archangel Michael reversed. When this card shows up reversed, you're facing some significant challenges or even difficult emotions. See? The energy in this first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feeling of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry or desperation. Issues of instability can stake you to your core, and it's going to be important to get energy moving freely through the chakra once again. Call upon Michael for assistance and visualize this light and power filling this area, bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength, right? The strength card coming out. And internal stability being the Queen of Pentacles. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. My first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am stronger, stable, safe, and secure, and the Archangel Michael guides me and supports me always. And I feel like it's a security in our emotion that again is coming up here for us. It's like feeling safe to be vulnerable in a way. All right. The Starseed Oracle you got was the Courageous Peony, multifaceted nature, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all what they are, and they show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom. The cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature, and you're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time for you to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature self with the world around you, to uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. And there's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is ready to itself express. So let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden or your voice small, or to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The courageous... I'm getting emotional again. Oh my god. The Courageous Peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. And it's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it might feel uncomfortable and you may be afraid of what others think. But each passing day, it becomes easier, little by little, to realize that it draws in those who are meant for you and experiences that you've been longing for to arrive at your feet. I haven't been this emotionally charged by a reading in a really long time. Okay, whew. I don't even have Leo placements. Like, this is why I'm also like, wow, I'm just feeling this so heavy. Okay, you also got Star Ancestors, and I know this reading is long, but the card came up, so I have to put it out there. Wow. Yeah, okay. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars and exist in all corners of the world. What if the ancient wisdom is available now for you to uncover? You're being called to think and listen to your ancient heart and soul, to tap in the part of you that remembers and knows all the ancient secrets that are whispered forever in your ear. All the mystic blossoms in your heart, and all the potential power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper if you feel stuck. You're being called to do something different, to change your point of view, and this is what we're kind of talking about, softening up a little bit. Creativity happens when you put two things together that don't belong. And when we do the unexpected, so often a creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts, act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover the ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memory of a time where we lived in harmony on Earth and one day will again. Alright, Leo. Whoa, what an emotional reading. I did not expect this at all. So, that was your end of month reading. I'm proud of you, and I hope that helped.